I learned the art of gentle distance, a calm that doesn't bruise. Not every boundary needs force. Some are set by what you choose. My hands move with soft intention, no tension in my face. Courtesy becomes a language that still protects the space. I don't raise my voice to signal power or harden just to stand. Control doesn't need aggression, it listens, then decides when. Silk gloves, lock gates, nothing sharp on display. Kind words, steady posture, skill, keep the line in place. No conflict invited, no drama made. Access ends quietly where composure stays. They mistake politeness for weakness because they only know extremes. But strength refined by patience is sharper than it seems. I welcome conversation freely, but not possession of my time. Some doors stay closed respectfully without ever drawing a line. I've seen force collapse under pressure and noise reveal its cracks. Elegance doesn't announce itself, it simply doesn't react. Silk gloves, lock gates, that's how I maintain peace without surrender, order without strain. No need to dominate, no need to defend. The boundary holds firm without needing to bend. I choose restraint over reaction and structure over display. What I protect doesn't need armor, it needs clarity to stay. I don't confuse kindness with access or calm with compromise. Not everything welcome briefly is meant to stay inside. There's power in subtle refusal when it's done with grace. Some lessons land deeper when delivered without force. Silk gloves, lock gates, a system well designed. Warm on the surface, unmovable behind. No resentment carried, no anger stored. Just intentional distance and a quiet accord. I don't harden myself against the world, I refine my engagement instead. Not every presence earns permanence, not every word needs to be said. Those who understand boundaries don't test them twice. They recognize the balance between courtesy and pride. Silk gloves, lock gates, still standing tall. No rush to explain, no fear of the call. What stays protected remains intact, because softness and strength are not opposites, they're exact. When the night closes around me and the noise loses shape, I remain exactly where I chose. Come hands, lock gates. I didn't build walls out of fear, I built them out of clarity. Not everything that approaches deserves proximity. I learned the cost of open doors and the weight of every invite. Some access drains direction, Some presence bends a spine, so I measure space with intention and silence with control. What enters my inner circle has to strengthen the whole. Access denied by design, not arrogance, not pride, just a structure that protects what I refuse to divide. No explanations issued, no warnings displayed. The boundary stands quietly because it was placed. They assume denial is reaction or something born from pain, but restraint is simply alignment maintained. I don't lock others out emotionally, I just choose where I stand. Distance isn't rejection, it's management of demand. Every yes costs attention, every open gate takes time. I guard my focus deliberately because direction is finite. Access denied by design, because chaos knocks politely and distraction often sounds convincing when it arrives quietly. I don't need to confront it or make it leave. I simply don't open and continue being me. I've seen openness mistaken for strength and exposure sold as truth. I chose refinement over availability and patience over proof. Not everything that wants access understands the weight inside. Some systems collapse from generosity, not from pride. I don't explain my distance or soften my stance. Boundaries on punishments, their maintenance. Access denied by design keeps intention intact. No emotional leaks, no focus cracked. I move with fewer variables, less noise in the frame. What remains consistent isn't random or change. Something earns proximity, it doesn't rush or demand. It arrives with composure and understands a plan. Until then the structure holds, quiet, clean, precise. I don't defend the architecture, I live inside it. Access denied by design, and peace remains stable. Not everyone needs to enter for the system to be capable. I don't seek isolation, I seek clarity refined. And everything I protect was built with time. So when access is denied, it isn't personal or cold. It's simply the result of knowing the value I hold. And what survives behind these lines doesn't ask to be explained, because what's protected intentionally was never meant to be obtained casually. Doors that never open twice. I learned early how moments behave. They don't wait to be convinced. Some doors appear without warning and close once they've been missed. I don't knock the same way twice. I don't beg what's already gone. What hesitates too long teaches itself to move on. There's a discipline in timing, a cost to every delay. Not everything that leaves quietly was meant to stay. Doors that never open twice don't announce their role. They appear to demand awareness, then quietly withdraw. No anger carried, no regret rehearsed, just understanding before it hurts. I've watched people circle chances, explaining why they return, but opportunities remember posture, not the lessons learned. Some entries are earned by reading this, not by intention declared. You either stand aligned, or the space remains closed and fair. I don't romanticize missed openings or rewrite them as fate. I accept the clarity they offered and the precision of their gate. Doors that never opened twice taught me to arrive prepared to carry my weight with composure, not surprise or prayer. No second invitation, no pause for fear, just presence measured and vision clear. I stopped chasing what moved past me, stopped asking what it meant. Every closed door refined my stance, not my resentment. There's dignity in not returning to places that already spoke. Some answers are delivered the moment the silence broke. I don't test the same boundary twice, I respect what's defined. When something closes without noise, it sharpens the mind. Doors that never open twice leave no confusion behind. They reward those already moving, not those still deciding. No bitterness follows, no score to keep, just alignment strengthened by what didn't repeat. Now when something opens briefly, I don't freeze or explain. I step forward intact or I let it remain. Because hesitation teaches loss and readiness teaches grace. And I'd rather miss nothing essential than force my way. Doors that never open twice don't need to be forgiven. They were never punishment, they were instruction given. I walk forward without reaching back, without rewriting the past. What was meant to open again would have lasted. And the doors that stay closed did me no harm. They taught my timing and strengthened my calm. Nothing lost, nothing explained. I didn't leave in a hurry, I didn't slam the door. I just stopped carrying answers that weren't mine anymore. Some things fade without damage, some exits don't need a scene. What is quietly often survives, cleaner than what's loudly seen. I took only what was essential, left the rest where it stood. Not every absence is failure, not every silence is misunderstood. Nothing lost, nothing explained, no debt left behind. I didn't trade clarity for comfort or peace for being defined. No statements written, no closure performed, just a calm understanding of what no longer belongs. to soften it. I don't dramatize the cause. Everything I release, return to me is focused, not lost. There's dignity in clean separation, and I demanded reply. Some connections complete themselves the moment you stop asking why. Nothing lost, nothing explained, still I remain whole. I didn't fracture my direction to keep a roll. No resentment carried, no bridge burned down, just distance chosen without a sound. They look for meaning in departure, as if leaving must imply regret. But growth doesn't always announce itself, it simply rearranges what's left. I don't archive emotions for evidence or display what I outgrew. What matters doesn't need a record to continue being true. The quiet after detachment isn't empty or cold. It's space reclaimed for something controlled. Nothing lost, nothing explained. That's how I protect the core. I don't justify alignment or narrate what I'm moving toward. No witness required, no story refined, just calm continuity of body and mind. I didn't disappear to be noticed, I remain to stay real. Some weight drops naturally when it's no longer yours to feel. If you listen closely to silence, you'll hear resolve, not retreat. The strongest exits are often invisible and land on steady feet. Nothing lost, nothing explained, still standing upright. What survives without commentary was built to last. I move forward unencumbered. You won't hear it announce itself or echo down the hall. It doesn't need a stage or light, it doesn't rise when others call. It settles where the noise dissolves, where focus learns to stay. Power isn't built in open rooms, it's shaped where voices fade. I stopped mistaking volume for force and exposure for command. Some strength weakens when displayed, some grows when it's unplanned. There's a calm inside containment, a steadiness unseen. What's guarded isn't fragile, it's simply discipline. Power lives behind quiet walls, out of reach of chance. No crowds invited, no second glance. It moves with patience, not urgency or fear. What's built in silence stands clearer here. I've seen ambition nation burn itself, trying to be noticed, energy scattered too wide, until nothing remained focused. So I reduced the surface area, let distractions fall away. What remained became unmovable because it learned to stay. The walls weren't built from isolation, they were shaped from intent to keep direction uninterrupted and momentum spin where it's meant. I don't broadcast preparation or rehearse what's next. The strongest leverage I hold is what I haven't expressed. Power lies behind quiet walls, protected, not confined. It breathes without permission from approval or design. No validation needed, no urgency shown. It exists independent and fully its own. Silence doesn't weaken authority, it sharpens it. When nothing leaks outward, nothing interferes with it. The walls absorb unnecessary noise, let clarity pass through. Only what aligns with structure is allowed to move. I don't fear being underestimated, I respect the advantage. Expectation often limits others, silence expands it. Power lies behind quiet walls and answers when it must not. In reaction, but in trust when action arrives. It doesn't hesitate, because everything behind the walls was already said. I don't confuse visibility with influence or access with control. What I protect intentionally remains whole. When the world looks for signs or tries to measure sound, it misses what's already active and firmly grounded. Power lies behind quiet walls and stays there by choice. What doesn't need to be loud doesn't need a voice. And when those walls finally open, nothing spills or breaks, 'cause what was built in silence was never at stake. He walked longer so he'd walk free. He didn't choose the shortest way or follow lights ahead. He chose a road that asked for time and nothing else was said. Each step at a distance, not from truth but from escape. He stayed when others turned around and let the pressure shape it. The nights were wide and unanswered, the days felt earned, not kind. But every mile removed a weight he didn't know was tied. He walked longer so he'd walk free, not fast, not praise. He traded comfort for alignment and silence for his days. No shortcuts taken, no deals made, just steady movement through unmarked space. They asked him why he took so long, why he didn't arrive. He smiled without explanation. Some arrivals stay alive. He learned restraint from empty roads, patience from delay. Freedom grew in proportion to how long he chose to stay. The longer path refined his posture, straightened his resolve. Every doubt lost its authority when faced not solved by he was free through weather and through doubt. Each step removed dependency, each pause burned noise out. No applause followed, no hands pulled tight, just a growing certainty that the pace was right. The distance taught him self-trust without reflection or reward. No one else could carry it, no one else could afford. He watched others rush toward answers, borrowed loud and thin. He kept moving with intention towards something built within. The road didn't offer clarity, it demanded presence instead. And freedom wasn't waiting at the end, it grew with every step he led. He walked longer, so he walked free, and freedom changed its shape. It wasn't open fields or endless choice, but calm that wouldn't break. No need to prove it, no need to explain. No, he stood complete without restraint. Now when he walks, there's no resistance, no rush beneath his feet, because the path already taught him how to move without retreat. Yeah, he walked longer, so he'd walk free, and that freedom learned to stay. Not as distance from the world, but as control within the way. Yeah. And when others ask where he's going, he doesn't slow his pace. Some journeys earn their meaning by never needing to be named. When solitude starts to answer back, at first the quiet felt empty, like a room without shape. No echo, no direction, just time asking me to stay. I sat with unanswered hours, let them stretch and breathe. Didn't rush to replace the silence, didn't beg it to leave. Days passed without witnesses, nights without relief. Solitude didn't comfort me, it tested my belief. But something shifted slowly, without sound or sign. The quiet stopped resisting and began to align. When solitude starts to answer back, it doesn't speak in words, it rearranges what you value and sharpens what you heard. No guidance shouted, no truth displayed, just patterns forming in the calm you stay. I noticed thoughts growing clearer without interruption or demand. The noise I once depended on could no longer stand. Solitude asks better questions than any voice before. Who are you without reaction? What are you moving toward? It stripped away performance, left intention exposed. I met parts of myself I'd never introduced. When solitude starts to answer back, it gives nothing for free. It offers clarity slowly in exchange for honesty. No comfort guaranteed, no role to play, just alignment earned by staying. I learned to trust my own rhythm without applause or fear. The silence became familiar, then quietly sincere. It didn't flatter or judge me, it simply stayed. And in that consistency, my direction obeyed. I stopped seeking reflection in other people's eyes. Solitude returned, something stronger, an internal reply. When solitude starts to answer back, you realize it always knew. It was waiting for your attention, not your escape. Ooh, the stillness becomes language, the pause turns into sight, and what felt like distance becomes internal light. Ooh, now I don't feel being alone, I respect what it revealed. The quiet didn't weaken me, it made everything real. Solitude no longer feels distant, it walks beside my days. Not as something I endure, but as something that stays. When solitude starts to answer back, you don't ask it to end. You listen carefully and move differently then. Because what speaks without noise carries weight that lasts, and answers found in silence don't need to be No entry, no explanation. I didn't close the door in anger, I didn't raise my hand. I simply stopped extending space to what I couldn't understand. Some limits don't need volume, they don't ask to be obeyed. They exist the moment clarity decides where it will stay. I learned that access shapes outcomes, and openness has cost. Not every presence adds direction, some just dilute what's focused. So I drew the line in silence, let it stand without defense. What respects the boundary never asks for recompense. No entry, no explanation, no explanation, no speech prepared, no speech prepared. The boundary doesn't negotiate, the boundary doesn't negotiate. It's already there, already there. No arguments offered, no arguments offered. No reason displayed, no reason displayed. The decision was made calmly and remains that way. They search my stillness for intention, trying to read behind my eyes. But refusal doesn't owe a narrative to justify. I don't explain my absence or soften what's exact. Distance isn't hostility, it's precision intact. Some doors stay closed permanently, not out of pride or fear, but because what's inside requires a quieter atmosphere. No entry, no explanation, that's how order holds. Not everything denied is personal, not everything closes cold. I don't rehearse rejection, or dramatize control, I simply maintain alignment and let the structure hold. I've watched people erode themselves, trying to be understood, confusing availability with being good. I chose containment over chaos, clarity over display. Peace grows best in environments that don't invite decay. The line doesn't move when questioned, it doesn't argue or react. It exists to protect momentum, not to counterattack. No entry, no explanation, and no regret carried through. The calm that follows restraint is proof the choice was true. No emotional leakage, no tension to men, just focus preserved and energy spent where it should extend. If something belongs beyond the gate, it will arrive prepared. It won't knock loudly or demand to be let there. Until then the silence stands, clean unshaken, precise. Boundaries don't need justification when they're placed from inside. No entry, no explanation, and I remain complete. I don't rush the moment to arrive, I let it reveal itself. Speed hides mistakes too easily, patience keeps them visible. My hands move slower than expected, deliberate, precise. Every action filtered through a measured mind. I've seen chaos dressed like confidence, impulse act like truth. I learned control isn't hesitation, it's knowing when not to move. Slow and sharp mind, that's how I stay intact. No wasted motion, no steps to retract. While others chase momentum, I refine design. Calm in the body, clear in the mind. The world confuses urgency with purpose, volume with command. I let time test intention before I make a stand. I don't react to every opening, I wait for alignment. Opportunities reveal their cost when you sit with them in silence. My hands don't shake under pressure, they respond when it's clean. Precision comes from repetition, not adrenaline or scene. Slow and sharp mind built through restraint. Every decision balanced before it's placed. No need to dominate, no need to race. I arrive prepared at my own pace. I observe more than I participate. Patterns speak when watched. People reveal their leverage when they think you're paused. There's an advantage in appearance still when you're calculating depth. Movement without understanding is just another form of theft. I trust my timing completely because it wasn't improvised. Every pause sharp in awareness, every delay refined. sharp mind. That's how pressure breaks, not by force or display, but by the choices you don't make. I don't announce direction, I confirm it internally, then act with certainty. When the moment agrees, the calm unsettles impatience, because it doesn't explain. Control feels threatening of those driven by gain. When I move, it looks effortless, but nothing was accidental. The work was done quietly in moments unessential. Slow and sharp mind, now steady and clear. No correction needed, no second gear. What survives restraint was meant to last. I run time, I let it pass. I finish what I start without noise or sign, because the sharpest outcomes come from the calmest mind. I learned early what words can cost when spoken without control. Some truths lose their strength the moment they're exposed. So I train my focus forward, let silence guard my pace. Not every thought deserves daylight, not every moment needs a face. I move through rooms without announcements, no stories left behind. What I'm building doesn't benefit from being constantly defined. Eyes forward, mouth closed, that's how I stay aligned. I don't negotiate with noise, I protect the mind. No arguments wasted, no image sold, just steady movement, uncontrolled by the world. They ask questions to feel important, to see where you might be. I let curiosity exhaust itself before it ever enters in. I don't correct every assumption, I don't clear every doubt. Some misunderstandings are useful, they show who watches from the outside. There's discipline in restraint, in letting moments pass. Not reacting isn't weakness, it's choosing what lasts. Eyes forward, mouth closed, while pressure builds around. I don't mirror instability, I stay grounded. No explanations given, no defense prepared. My direction speaks louder than anything declared. I've watched men lose momentum, trying to be understood. I chose consistency over clarity, and solitude over being approved. The path doesn't require commentary, it responds to movement alone. The less I speak about direction, the stronger the direction grows. Silence keeps intention clean, protects what's still informed. Some things need darkness before they're ready to be born. Eyes forward, mouth closed, that's how I cross the day. I don't argue with distraction, I walk away. No emotional leaks, no public strain, just focus intact and pressure contained. When results finally surface, they don't need translation. Work done quietly needs no explanation. I don't rehearse my future aloud, I let action introduce me. The strongest statements I've made were never spoken, only completed. Eyes forward, mouth closed, until the work is done. Then even silence steps aside and lets the outcome run. I don't move to be noticed, I move to remain true. And when the noise finally fades, I'm already through. They mistake stillness for hesitation, silence for retreat. They need movement to feel certain. I learned to stand complete. While voices circle for reaction, I stay where I am, not frozen, not uncertain, just holding a quieter plan. The calm that frightens the crowd isn't empty or unsure. It's the pause before execution, clean, deliberate, pure. No gestures wasted, no tension shown, just a presence fully owned. I watch impatience reveal itself in restless hands and eyes. Urgency exposes intention when composure denies. They speak fast to fill the space. I let the space remain. Not everything unanswered is confusion or strain. There's a power in not reacting when provoked or praised. Consistency looks threatening to those built on display. The calm that frightens the crowd comes from knowing the weight of every move not taken and every moment you wait. No explanation offered, no need to defend. I don't escalate noise, I let it in. I've learned restraint isn't absence, it's strength under control. A sharpened edge stays dangerous even when left whole. I don't borrow certainty from volume or opinion. I stand on quiet alignment, not collective permission. They look for cracks in composure, for signs I might bend. But calm doesn't fracture easily, it only filters what enters in. The calm that frightens the crowd was earned alone in hours without witnesses in rooms made of stone. It doesn't ask to be admired or attempt to persuade it exists, cause it was built and refuses to fade. When pressure rises, I don't rush, I measure then move. The difference between panic and control is patience and proof. I don't need to dominate a room to alter its tone. Stillness changes dynamics without raising a stone. The calm that frightens the crowd remains when noise falls apart. Cause what was shaped in silence doesn't depend on the dark. They may never understand, and that's perfectly fine. Not all strength seeks recognition. some strength is designed to remain quiet. The cup's been sitting there too long, steam faded into air. I don't rush comfort in the morning, I let the silence stare. The room is still half dreaming, shadows hold their place. I sit with thoughts that don't need noise and a calm, unfinished face. Cold coffee, clear intentions, no sugar left to hide. I don't need warmth to move forward, I need truth on my side. No headlines calling, no rush to impress, just quiet alignment and forward steps. The window shows a waking city, slow, unprepared. I've already measured the distance and accepted what's there. I don't wait for perfect conditions, I move when focus is clean. Discipline doesn't ask permission and starts when intentions are clear. The bitterness keeps me present, pulls attention into now. I don't romanticize the moment, I respect it enough to stay grounded. Cold coffee, clear intentions, morning stripped down to fact. No fantasy laid over effort, no performance, just act. I don't borrow urgency from someone else's pace. I move in a rhythm I can maintain. There's something honest in discomfort when it's chosen, not forced. It reminds you why you started and reinforces the course. I don't need motivation speeches or mirrors telling me who I am. Consistency speaks quietly through repetition and calm. The cup stays where it is, I don't bother recreating. Some things don't need fixing, they serve as reminders of meaning. Cold coffee, clear intentions, carried into the day. I don't chase momentum, I build it by staying the same. Focused, restrained, fully aware. Nothing dramatic, nothing impaired. By the time the warmth returns to conversations and sound, my direction is already set and my focus locked down. Cold coffee, clear intentions, that's how the day begins. No ritual for comfort, just steadily without complaint. I move through hours that never speak. No footsteps following behind. The mirror knows me better than names. I left explanations outside of time. There's a room where the light stays low, where thoughts don't need a fight. I sit with the weight I chose to carry and let it sharpen me at night. I don't raise my voice to be remembered. I don't leave marks to be found. Everything I built was done in silence. Everything strong was shaped underground. Smoke without witnesses drifts into the dark. No hands applauding, no questions asked. I breathe it in slowly, let it disappear. What grows in the quiet doesn't need to be seen here. I learned early how noise can lie, how crowds confuse the mind. So I closed the door on borrowed opinions and walked a narrower line. Discipline in unanswered messages, freedom in being unknown. I don't chase and lie through open windows. I build my fire where I stand alone. The night doesn't judge my intentions, it only watches me stay. Every choice I didn't explain gave me another inch of space. Smoke without witnesses rises and fades. No record kept, no debt to repay. I don't perform for moments, I don't beg for belief. The calm I protect is the proof underneath. Some paths grow quiet on purpose, so strength can learn to breathe. I don't fear being misunderstood, I fear losing what's real to me. When morning comes, I don't announce it, I just move when it's time. The world hears the echo much later, after work has already been done. Smoke without witnesses, gone with the air, no trace remaining. No need for prayer, what survives the silence was never we. I walk on steady, unseen.